Hello everyone and welcome to Let's Play People's General. We are now at Malaysia, northern Malaysia I believe. Currently Malaysia is separated by like two regions, two lands, one that is connected to the Malaysian peninsula and the other that is on an island where it borders Indonesia and Brunei. I didn't really know that, but yeah, we are General Ling and PLA, the Chinese forces have gone through Thailand, basically Bangkok. They have opened the way to Bangkok and secured the road. Perhaps the siege is still going on right now. I'm just guessing. And cannot really waste any time to lose the initiative that they found in attacking Bangkok, and in brilliant fashion, I might have to add. Yeah, it was brilliant victory just because that I was rather lucky in facing some defensive air missions in a pretty optimal manner. It was very successful, didn't lose a whole lot of air mission points, so was able to continue on with applying the pressure from the air defensively while the ground troops were doing its thing. Yeah, it was pretty cool to see finally the defensive air missions in total coming together and working as I hoped. And after going through Bangkok, now we are going down the Malaysian peninsula with the ultimate goal being Singapore. But the objective that we now have to go up against is Penang. I hope that I pronounced it correctly, in Malaysia. It's a pretty important objective and strategic point. 1.5 million people in its population, serving as the port where the United States and British are unloading their supplies and resources in order to further bolster their defenses, as the Chinese is making its way down to Singapore, which I believe is a very, very important point, I think. So yeah, I didn't really lose a lot of troops in the last mission. I think I lost like one scout and, well, I lost a couple of Tunguska air defensive units. But on the whole, I didn't lose any important units and was able to get some of the more experience on the veteran units, which is all good. The dossier indicates the current amount of success that General Ling is on. Fourth straight brilliant victory. Now I have one more brilliant victory than just a victory. You can see that didn't lose a whole lot of units, and yet the disparity is kind of striking, but that doesn't tell the whole story because most of the units were kind of variant of old Soviet units I faced going through the Trans-Siberian Highway and also in Southeast Asia. But now I think Malaysians, probably coming from my mission in Thailand, probably using the American or British variant now on, so we need to be prepared for that. And for some new units, let's check air superiority. Okay, so 80%, which means that we'll have a whole lot of different options to choose from. That also makes me suspect that the ground presence of the enemy is going to be necessitating this kind of advantage. I like to think that maybe the Gulf of Thailand is also dominated by the Chinese, that's why the 80% figure is possible. Okay, so that's pretty cool. Without further ado, let's check the map first. Brilliant victory 8 turns, so yeah, okay. Back to 8. So let's check the map. Oh, okay, so this is rather interesting mission. It's a lot of forest, a lot of mountain. Okay, so I need to go back here and see what's up with this. So we're coming from Thailand. We have an airfield to our name, or to our side. Yeah, the road is all clear. Distance objective still Thailand. I guess we're crossing the borders into Malaysia, which is this one. Kind of looks suspicious European. I don't know, I mean they didn't have, I guess, a lot of tiles to differentiate different cultures and whatnot. There's something down here too, yeah, so pretty narrow road. As you can see, it's all rough, mountain, forest, mountain. Yeah, it's going to be pretty deep and narrow roads that we have to navigate. And with this amount of troops that I have, it's going to be pretty tough going if I do not make a plan and see if I can circumvent this kind of disadvantage. I think that's why we have a lot of air superiority numbers, because I probably need to spend the lion's share of those for recon work. Yeah, it's all rough. I don't know why it's all rough. Perhaps this is like a mountainside. And this is clear, so after crossing this area from the mountains into the open field, it's going to open up. And I think that's where we're going to find maybe Georgetown. Okay, interesting names. Yeah, where's Penang? Maybe it's down there. Ah, yeah, here. No. Okay, so Penang is not present here, probably because it's just an area nearby the port town. But still, this opens up and I need to expect a lot of British and United States troops. And in the mountains, I would expect a lot of artilleries, a lot of leg infantries, guerrillas. Luckily enough, I need to only protect this one point and don't need to worry about anything else. But then once again, it's going to be rather, I guess, smaller map where there's not a lot of objectives, so I need to watch out for the bringing in units because I'm not going to have the chance to do that as often as I did in the last mission. Okay, so let's see the overview. So we have to plan ahead once again. So this is going to be operation where I need to separate my troops from the beginning. And of course, one is going to go down south. Probably not facing as much resistance as the one that is going to go up and west. Yeah, there'll be a lot of infantry, of course, heading south. Perhaps using the river as a mode of transportation, or yeah, using the river assault is going to help. But for the majority of the tanks, go to all forest. Yeah, it's going to be pretty important if I were to cross any of these kind of choke points. River assault, I mean, or I can use engineers. Okay. So I think I'm gonna convert some of these tanks to anti-tank. Because I think I'm not going to need a lot of river assault. Because there's not a lot of wetlands, it's just yeah, I don't think. Well, I mean, I could probably use those attachments, I guess, setting up the siege around here, but I think overall I could probably live with having less river assault. So let's go to Penang once again and prepare our troops. Okay, yeah, let's give these guys some more experience. Or over strength first. 16, yeah, I would rather have 16 here. And then I can bring in some units. 14, okay. Alright, that's good enough, I guess. Yeah, wow, everything has been over strength. That's pretty cool. Okay, so anything else I can do to add 2 more troops? Let's see if I can upgrade these units to have the not river assault, but anti-tank. I think this might... Infiltrator might be useful with river assault. Yeah, this guy's slow, so river assault would be pretty good. So is this guy. I guess I yeah, exchange this to anti-tank. I mean, it's not going to be a huge change, but yeah, 3 river assault is going to be fine, and then the rest of it probably could use just the anti-tank in order to upgrade its potency. And okay, so we have a lot of interesting options here. Monitor, I guess I could give it a bit more power. Let's see. Well, in terms of power, I mean, I can probably increase its ammo capacity instead of a river assault. I can do that, or I can... Yeah, 7. It's going to be pretty cool if I have that. Well, I guess I'll just leave it like that because its movement is not as good, and I think river support is going to come in handy. Yeah, so that's that. Didn't change. This guy. I think these guys are okay. Oh, a lot of scotch. Wow, yeah, I keep them all. This Tunguska. I have to probably give this guy this one. Yeah, some of these guys. And can it? This might be pretty interesting too, because it might hide this unit a bit better when the air missions strike. But for example, I think air missions are not going to feature very highly in this mission. So maybe I should just, you know, exchange these guys because, yeah, at least some of these guys, because I don't think I face a lot of air missions and they don't have any experience. These guys also. Alright, so the infantry. Let's go up. See from the top. Yep. Okay, so combat engineer. I guess it gives it one more close combat potential, which is cool. Which is some of the traits that is going to be very effective in the forest. So I give this guy combat engineer ability, and these guys 6. It's not going to be that effective. I could use, yeah, I could use, well, I mean, these guys in the close combat is not going to be very effective, that's for sure. Alright. No, well, give this guy this one. Yeah. It's going to be all upgraded. I'm just using all these attachments because I have so many units that if I get deadlocked in certain points, it's going to be largely useless. So it's just better to have a upgrade existing unit. In my opinion, use that to the maximum amount of ability instead of just trying to purchase units. Go with the numbers. Okay, this guy, definitely the star unit that is already all upgraded, I believe. Yeah, I have to just see. I think they are all upgraded to full. Oh, I can actually add one more. Okay, good. And of course, infantry will have to take once again the center stage here. Tremendous amount of power. Yeah, all these guys. This influence guy? No, there's influence guy that I can actually... I think I did increase to full. Aggressive attack, yeah, also get it. Airborne, yeah, these airborne guys are very useful too. Yeah, I'm getting, I'm just spending all the prestige right now. No possibility of helicopter once again. Yeah, I have maximized the amount of hit point or strength for this unit. No, not for engineers. I don't think they'll be involved in a lot of fighting anyways, except for when they have to go up against the tanks. Which I believe is going to come in the open field in the last stage, so yeah, I'm not going to strengthen them. Because by then all the tanks will be already there fighting, and hopefully the engineers are going to play a support role instead of, hopefully, support role instead of being in the forefront. Yeah, I am suspecting that it's going to be a pretty difficult mission. I don't know, I do suspect it every time, but I just have a feeling, the hunch, that it's going to be pretty hard. I wish I could bring another tank, but for this... Well, I mean, maybe I should purchase one unit. I don't think it's really needed. I can bring in all 5 or 99, or I can bring another artillery. Maybe I should bring another artillery. Yeah, maybe I should bring this guy. Just having too much fun with this guy right now that it's going to be... Oh, no, I don't think I can make it. Alright. I guess I can give some of these guys away, at least some of the air defenses. So let's do that. Okay. Let's give out this guy with 0 experience. Maybe there will be possibility of helicopters. I need to be mindful of that. Yeah, so I'm not going to go crazy in giving away all my air defense. But another artillery will be definitely welcome in the forested regions where most of my units will be stuck to one road. And this guy will be very useful indeed. Yeah, alright, so I think that would be nice to have. Of course, I have spent everything, 18 prestige points into upgrading and making the already existing units more formidable. I guess hopefully it works. Okay, so let's fill this deployment zone up with all the scouts that I have. And of course I cannot forget about the HQ, where it's going to handle most of the deployment after we get out of this little sliver of land. So where is that thing? Okay, here. And the tanks will be following up. Yeah, infiltrator of course. At least, you know, this limited deployment zone makes me think how to deploy. It's going to give me immediate feedback of how I did, what kind of trouble is afoot. I could use some WS1. Yeah, some artillery would be nice going forward. And let's just go for balance, why don't we? Go for some infantry too. The guerrilla, yeah, it's going to be just protecting our airport or airfield. Airborne engineer. Engineer might be laying some bridges, like here for example, so I can, you know, go straight. Oh, I mean, our army can use this bridge to also go straight, but you know, more access points the better. So let's go and see. Check if this is night. Oh, this is day. This is okay, I guess. Found a recon, I think. Okay, found the Thai, so Thai-Malay alliance right now we are facing. Alright, so let's go up and see if there's any other unit. Doesn't seem like it, but yeah, because of the forest, I'm losing it pretty quickly. Okay, so let's take care of these guys. But before, I need to see what's up here. Maybe nice if I can check down here, but I'll do it later. Alright, okay. There's another recon, I think. Okay, so could have been surprised. They're really low profile, so almost got ambushed. Scorpion 90s. Okay, they're pretty... they're light tanks. And do not want to lose that... Right, okay, so this is good enough. Alright, let's deploy one more... It's these guys. Okay, I cannot deploy it, perhaps because Division HQ has not moved yet. Okay, so that could be a problem. Alright, so you have to be on the bridge, or... I do not want to leave a lot of units in the water. Okay, so I can do a sort of... I can do an impromptu artillery check. Yeah, low artilleries. Coast is clear for now. Okay, so I can probably do... Alright, let's leave that for now. And let's try to, yeah, make the headquarters cross, form a breachhead, and deploy a bit more troops. Especially this guy and this guy, and see what we have further up. I could probably take the road and see what's up, but also need to see what they have. Ah, okay. So I have a big artillery. 11 and 15, Thailand. And Strela, it's called Mistral, but yeah, it's probably the Strela class. And I'm stranded. Okay, that's not really good. The forest really takes a lot out of the recon range. Probably 25 to 12 or 13 if you're feeling generous, but I think this game rounds down every half movement point, so it's probably 12. One and 6, okay. I could use recon. I should have done that a bit more, but yeah, I could have come under fire from this Mistral. Let's see. Okay, it doesn't have anything coming from here, and it's all rough mountains and whatnot, so I don't expect any units to come from the south. A bit of peace of mind. Yeah, this looks pretty tough, so let's do that. And overrun it. Good. Giving us a bit more... yeah, I'm sure there are a lot more units to expect from this road. I also need to... I didn't really think about it, but also need to find or plan how I'm going to divide my forces up. So let's see the map here. Yeah, it's a pretty long way down there. Probably has to be geared for mobility. I guess maybe give 3 tanks, Type 99s, and a lot of infantry. Yeah, I think that's the initial plan. Yeah, that's the initial plan, but cannot really... Okay. 8. Yeah, it's all blocked. Let's go out a bit. Let's see if you can... this guy doesn't have the river assault. Oh, it does have river assault. But it can only come over here. Okay. Engineer. Engineer cannot actually cross into it. Alright, so we're kind of stranded. Okay, so using this HQ, I can probably extend my forces reach a bit. I hope that I'm not kind of rushing things. This guy will definitely need to go west. Yeah, just roll to the west. Have more target, so to speak. Yeah, you can reach here. But unfortunately, it's not over strength, so... 10, alright. I can easily destroy this guy then. Okay, good. And let's see, Type 99s. Okay, so Quartermaster. Skin Reconnaissance. Yeah, these are all on... They're not all river support. So... yeah, I think you'd be more suited down south. And 9, okay. Can probably use a bit more artillery strike. And can I overrun? Nice. And also maybe I can go up to here. 0 and 10. This is air defense, so no worries of retaliation. Ah, okay. Yeah, there is a definitely support fire there. Laying down a bit of air defense by now is going to be pretty helpful because it's going to be, the hexes are going to be in premium, and some of these guys will not have river assault. That is my oversight once again. Right, just in case, but I'm kind of wondering, I shouldn't really deploy these guys. I mean, yeah, I can only move like 1 hex. But these guys are going to be very important, and thankfully this guy can actually travel around. Okay, so I feel that I need to destroy all these guys, at least these units. So I need to be a bit more aggressive in setting up the air defense zone. So I put it right here. And yeah, okay. And keep deploying our infantry now. This infantry will have to, you know, I think they can do a pretty good job here. But mechanized infantry will have to, yeah, the rangers will be very important, for example. Let's move this guy. Oh, has already moved, okay. Yeah, get out of the way first. And let's see if I can, yeah, 2 more spots. Yeah, the space is going to be in premium. Need to protect my other units. These guys. Okay, it's going to take some time. Just expecting the helicopters to come. Yeah, let's set up the whole thing here. I don't really see anything, but I can probably check. No, I don't see anything. And this guy can see 3 hexes, so at least it's going to come under artillery fire, but nothing too serious. I guess this guy might be able to target some of these units, but no soft targets in sight. So aggressive attack I already have deployed, and devastating fire also. Yeah, I need to remember by this. I think, yeah, this guy is a devastating fire guy, or he still has a shell available. Type 99, okay. Yeah, it can go up here and then overrun. Oh, okay, more units. Alright. What is this? Unidentified. Okay. 47. Oh, nice job for artillery. Okay, I'm kind of guessing maybe this guy will be useful. It's going to hit pretty hard though. Yeah. Maybe it's being supported by another artillery somewhere. 1 and 2, okay. And infantry will have to finish these guys off. And I have a lot of infantry. Or I can bring in another monitor, for example. But let's get the infantry up front. They're the more important units. Smart gambler, for example. Okay, so it can probably... Okay, it can shoot across. This guy can move back. And this guy can probably fill the space, yes, it can. And destroy it. Yeah, and still cannot know what this is. I'm guessing this is either light mechanized infantry or the air defense. Yeah, running out of space right now. Wow, what is this? Anti-tank, okay. Yeah, I guess that... Okay, so... Yeah, the one prong of our attack is going to go up north. So naturally you need to... I already moved, okay. Naturally you need to go up after crossing the river. I don't know how effective it's going to be, but... I need to try that. Going for, perhaps overrun? No. Okay, needs more space. Wow, that was pretty bad. Wow, that was very bad. Master didn't do it. Maybe because he saw forest. That's why he was not able to do it. He was not able to do each work effectively. Now it's time for artilleries to tunnel these guys. Wait for their attack and kind of blunt their counterattacks. Yeah, look at that, all the Strelas. Yeah, it's going to be... Yeah, it's going to help. And followed up with more infantry. Yeah, these guys are not be able to travel too far, but hopefully these guys will be able to make it. Yeah. Okay, so some of these guys are going to be very important. Rangers, for example. Yeah, these guys will be very important, so... Let's get the Rangers in first. Excuse me. Yeah, Rangers here, and the other guy going up north. Hopefully it's going to... Not able to reach, but in the next turn. Yeah, okay. Oh man, it's complicated. Type of 5, this is a ranger. Yeah, that's why they can travel so far. Yeah, going to do a really good job. Yeah, it's going to... Maybe tanks should just get out of here as fast as possible. Just take the road. Just stick to the road while the infantry is going to be at the flank. Medium Scout, 56 experience point. Yeah, not much going on. This is Stinger. Okay, so they're not dangerous just by itself. Okay, so time to move this guy. 15, huh? Okay. Yeah, I need to influence. Okay, yeah, can take some hits. And monitor is going to probably target, hopefully, if it's able to. 5 and 6. Okay, so I have more range in terms of artillery. Okay, target, yeah. 9 and 1. Wow, should have just finished it off. And I have just a unit for that, I think. Oh no, I don't have it. Okay. Yeah, I thought that this might be able to reach it, but unfortunately no, because it's forest. I guess screen here, get more air defense. Yeah, no, not Tunguska. And everything else will be more or less. Huh, okay. I'll probably check up here, but don't think they have anything up here. Okay, so I have more scouts, just to see what's up. Perhaps I should check down here. Or I can check up here. Maybe I should try to destroy this guy. Yeah, maybe better. Yeah, okay, I can probably go in there also, but I'm not gonna risk it. The other HQ7s, I'm not going to travel that much farther. Maybe this is better. And engineer, okay, yeah, this was a mistake. Kind of a mistake. Alright, you stay in the back. You stay here, yeah. Cannot really move except for those 2 hexes. Need to get my infantry going. Ah, okay, another guy here, probably an infantry. Hopefully an infantry. And this guerrilla is going to stay here. Yeah, the engineers. Yeah, engineers I'm gonna deploy next turn when the HQ has moved a bit. Alright. The anti-tank is going to... Yeah, it's going to have a lot of movement, so it's going to be useful. Protect, I guess, here. Yeah. I don't know. Not going to be that great if the infantry comes in and then attacks it. Need to bring as many infantry as possible. Starting... Oh, okay, found out it's just an anti-tank. It's going to be very difficult for... it's going to be trouble for this guy, that's for sure, because this seems to be very potent anti-tank. Okay. Yeah, we'll probably put this guy also. Yeah, I cannot attack them, unfortunately. But I do have artillery that can hopefully doing some counterberry action. Another guerrilla, another screen. Yeah, screening will be very important, I think. Already being screened right here, so I'm going to go north and screen right here. Yeah, it's kind of confusing. Very confusing. I'm going to park my helicopter right here just in case. Maybe it's going to help. Deterring prying eyes. Okay. Yeah. Hopefully it's going to be screened and, you know, WS1 is not going to come into any harm. I can't believe I deploy everything. Look at that. I mean, every hex is being filled here. Yeah, there's like a lone Russian, well, I mean, these 2 Russian or 3 Russian units amongst all the Chinese units. And we are probably entering right now into Malaysia. And it's all like so crowded. Not going to be pretty. If something bad happens, I need to move my unit somewhere because it cannot stack. Okay, alright. Going back. Retreating, yeah. Of course, there's the. Oh, there was another guy here. Wow. Didn't know that. Alright, very combat, that's good. That's what I wanted. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Okay, so tank probably. And here's some mechanized units. Wow, okay, so that's it, huh?